Therapeutic hypnosis, or PTH, changes everything. At its most basic, PTH combines the fundamentals of traditional hypnosis with leading-edge neuroscience to create, for lack of a better word, mind-blowing results. Here's how it works in 3 simple stages. First, PTH works to erase any negative relationships to wealth and abundance you currently have, wiping out deeply rooted feelings of lack or debt or inadequacy when it comes to wealth and abundance. And it does so all at the neural level, below consciousness, and all using advanced hypnotic techniques. See, many of your self-beliefs about wealth and abundance are embedded deep within your unconscious. They're literally hardwired into your brain and built from a lifetime of thoughts and actions that have shaped not only the way you think about wealth, but have actually changed your ability to manifest wealth and abundance in your life. During the first stage, PTH identifies, highlights, and isolates those deeply entrenched self-beliefs at the cellular level. Then, in the second stage, and this is what makes this form of hypnosis so unique, PTH initiates a brain reboot. It overwrites and fixes your current hard drive so that the ways you think about, relate to, and allow for wealth and abundance are totally transformed, such that you think, feel, and act like someone who is truly deserving of great wealth, well-being, and abundance. This is what makes it therapeutic. And the third component that makes PTH so different is that it works over several sessions, with each session building on the power of the last. This is what makes it progressive. Each session interconnects with previous hypnotic gains to optimize and maximize the overall outcome. The result of PTH is a new way of being in the world, of inhabiting your own skin, that allows you to begin effortlessly attracting, manifesting, and realizing ever higher levels of success and financial abundance without endlessly struggling or stressing out about money, your retirement, or your future. Here's another way to think about how it works. Imagine you're in the woods, and every day you walk the same path, back and forth, to and from. Every day you wind around the same trees, step over the same rocks, and skip across the same stream. Over time, that path you're walking becomes more and more defined. Rather than being one of many paths through the woods, it becomes the path. It becomes your path, literally being etched both into the landscape and into your unconscious mind. So much so that, over time, you don't even have to think about where you're walking. You just walk along the path. Believe it or not, your subconscious works in much the same way, especially when we're talking about your beliefs about wealth and abundance. See, for most of us, the money path we've walked, and all the beliefs we have about wealth, how deserving we are of it, our ability to be smart with it, to save it, to invest it, to live a lifestyle of abundance, this all stretches back many, many years, often all the way back to our childhood. Over that time, we've laid down a well-trodden path of self-beliefs around money, day in and day out, creating a way of thinking about money that is etched, just like that path in the woods, into your unconscious mind. If these paths served your best interest, that'd be one thing, but they rarely do. Many of these embedded beliefs are linked to feelings of not being good enough, or not smart enough, or ambitious enough, or capable enough, and so on. But they're so ingrained in us that we don't even realize they're there. For example, if I told you that most people don't think they're worthy or deserving of great wealth, you might think that was absurd. I mean, who wouldn't want to be rich, right? Fact is, and the stats prove this, most individuals don't think, act, feel, or believe in ways that demonstrate this sense of self-belief or worthiness. This sense of lack could result from any number of things, including how money was modeled to us as children, negative early experiences with teachers, a stifling of dreams by our peers, and so on. Do we consciously think, I had this bad experience as a kid, and so now I don't believe I'm worthy of wealth and success? Of course not. Most of these self-beliefs happened way below the level of consciousness, deeply interconnected with the countless other formative things that were happening on a neural and developmental level to us as children, teens, and even as young adults. And as a result, many of us have spent our entire lives walking unknowingly down a predefined and heavily trodden path that will never end in fortune, abundance, or great wealth, even if that's what we most desire. Crazy, right? See, if you want to get beyond this roadblock of self-belief, you need a way to lay down a new path that fully connects your brain, body, and beliefs in such a way that you can accept and actualize wealth and abundance in a way you never have before. And that requires change at a deep, deep level. It takes a tool like progressive therapeutic hypnosis to get beyond those roadblocks and create a new path that always serves your best interests. But there's a big problem, because regretfully, in the past, you would only be able to gain access to this technique if you were able to locate one of the world's few specifically trained wealth-based hypnotherapists. They do exist, sort of, but people wait months, even years, to have one appointment with such specialists. And they're expensive, often charging hundreds or thousands of dollars for a single session. Still, customers are happy to pay because they know the results it can bring. Yet, sadly, one appointment alone can't even make a dent in a lifetime of negative self-belief. Because for the technique to truly work, it needs to be progressive, cumulative, gradually building results over the course of many sessions. And that's something most therapists just don't offer, even if you could find one. But there is another way. A way that actually offers you much better results than you'd get with a hypnotherapist. And you can do it without waiting and spending a fortune. And all from the comfort of your own home. I'm talking about a way to finally maximize your fullest wealth potential, and do it within 1 month from now. I'm hopeful that once you see how powerful this is, you'll act fast and do what you need to do to activate your greatest levels of abundance. When you do, I guarantee you're going to experience an amazing financial and lifestyle transformation unlike anything you've ever seen. You'll be able to look in the mirror and see a person who is deserving of wealth, a person who has everything necessary to generate untold riches, a person who no longer just gets by, but who is living the great life. With that being said, let me introduce you to a new program that is going to absolutely revolutionize your world. It's called Reprogram Me, and it's a 4-week intensive at-home self-hypnosis program that works for anyone, anywhere, in only 30 minutes a week for just 1 month. Created by Inspire 3, the same team behind the world's most trusted hypnosis superstore, Hypnosis Live, the program has been explicitly designed to go deep below the level of your consciousness, replacing old negative thinking patterns with new programming that turns on your potential for massive wealth and total financial freedom, all without you having to do any heavy lifting yourself. In fact, every aspect of this foolproof, scientifically proven 4-week program is designed to skyrocket your prosperity potential. And all you have to do is sit back and listen to 2 short audio soundtracks each week. That's it. Listen and begin watching the transformation happen right before your very eyes. Here's how it works. Each week for just 4 weeks, you'll listen to a hypnotherapy audio that runs approximately 17 to 18 minutes. Using cutting-edge neural technology, the audio helps to positively reprogram your mind and thoughts while you just kick back and relax. Then, once a week, you'll also listen to a booster hypnotherapy audio that amplifies all the benefits of the main session. Each weekly booster runs around 11 to 12 minutes. Each of these audios contain a unique programming code that is specifically designed to update your existing neural patterns to ones of wealth and abundance. And that's it. So, with a total investment of around 30 minutes a week, you can totally change the way you think, feel, act, and attract money, wealth, and abundance. And if you want even better results, you can simply listen to the main and booster audios twice a week, or more. As you'll quickly see, because of the program's progressive nature, each hypnotherapy session builds perfectly upon the previous audio, exponentially increasing your benefits week after week. The result is that, within just 1 month, you'll have done everything required to change your deep-seated wiring so you establish an unbeatable wealth mindset and rework deep-rooted personal interpretations of your relationship to money and success so that wealth and abundance will no longer be something you struggle with or against, but will instead naturally manifest in your life. Amazing, right? Well, let's take a closer look at each week of the program so you clearly understand how the science works and what you can expect. In Week 1, Module 1, you'll learn how to prepare yourself to be wealthy. Using a rare hypnosis technique, you'll learn how to completely replace your current money myths with new and positive self-beliefs. you'll end self-sabotaging behaviors and gain a liberating sense of comfort